Okay guys, when we left off, we had factored everything on the top and on the bottom. Remember, we took out that -1, so don't lose it. It's got to stay with it, okay? Remember, we factored out a -1 right at the beginning to make the x squared positive, okay? So it's still over there, so make sure that you keep that with it, okay? Now, before we move on, and we're ready, we are ready to move on. I'm ready to cancel that stuff. But before we do, remember, we have to look at all the variables on the bottom and find out what would make their quantities equal 0. See, I don't have to deal with -1. -1's never going to equal 0. Okay? It's a constant. But I do need to look at this. What makes that 0? Well, when x equals 1. Okay? All right. Well, that's true. Losing my nice handiwork there. Okay? What makes this one equal 0? Well, when x equals -2. So x cannot equal 1 or -2, or we'll have a fraction that's undefined. Okay? So, now that we've done that, now we are ready to cancel. X minus 1, x minus 1. Can I cancel the x right here and the x up here? Let's see if I can do this in red. Can I cancel that x with that x? No, remember, these are a part of that whole quantity. So leave them inside the parentheses to remind yourself that this is a quantity. Okay, and the x, you just can't cancel it out. It has to be the whole factor that cancels. Okay, so now we've got 2x plus 3 on top, and we've got x plus 2 on the bottom. What do I do with this -1 here? Well, you know what? I like to just bring, when we're dealing with algebraic fractions, just stick the negative out here. Because remember, it's a fraction. For instance, what if I had 4 over -7? Well, that's the same as -4 sevenths, which is also the same as -4 over 7. Okay? So really, you could also put that negative up here. Okay? That'd be just fine, and just leave it outside. Guys, leave your fractions factored like this, because anytime we want to work with them, we'll be able to see what we've got. Okay? So that's our answer. Okay? When you check your answer in the back of the book, they may have -2x minus 3 over x plus 2. That just means they distributed the negative. Okay? They may not have done that, but I'm just saying you'll be able to see what they did to get their answer from your factored answer. Okay? So just leave it all factored like that. It looks nice and pretty. We know exactly what we've got to do. All right? Great job, guys. Seriously. All right? Let's see you at the next example.